to get a picture. There we go. I think we're good. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to No Man's Sky Fractual Update. I've just started a new expedition, because why not? I've not streamed No Man's Sky for a while, I've not streamed for a while, but why not? Why not? I saw it was done and I saw there was a new expedition, so yeah, let's see what's going on. Is that on my screen? Yes, it is. This screen needs a clean. Anyway, yes, so welcome everyone to No Man's Sky, a game that was released in 2016 and went through a bit of a rough patch on release, mostly because it was being released as a $60 game, despite really only being 20 quid's worth, it was like 50 quid game, let's say, but despite having only about, I reckoned about 20 quid's worth of content at the time. Now, yeah, I think it's now worth, I'm a geek, interesting. It's worth a little bit more now, but I think it's also not being done for my, I just need to sort this out. I don't like, hold on, no, go back. Is it X? Yes, it's an X, and then it's utilities, and then it's toggle camera view. There we go. Right, now we're in a proper view, and I can go into, oh god, what is it? Is it C? No, C is that. As I said, I've not played this for a while. Do I even have a scanner? That would be a good question. I do. But do I have the HUD one? Maybe not. Maybe I don't have it. Anyway, so welcome to the Utopia Communal Habitation Project. Settled Foundation, etc. So the idea behind this is that we have this expedition to do, and we have a series of quests that we need to do, and upon completing each quest, we get a reward of something. So we might get the analysis visor plans, that sort of thing. We don't have a ship. Now, normally in No Man's Sky you would have a ship, but we do not have a ship. So, I mean, this looks like a good place to set up shop, doesn't it? Let's see. Base computer. We've got one in our inventory. This looks like a nice spot, I think. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go here. So this is now going to be our base, and our base is going to be called claim the base. Yeah. We should be able to build multiple bases if we want to, once we get sort of exocraft going on and that sort of thing, but let's get a base down first. And let's name it Nest 18. I like Nest 18. That's sure, and leave. Okay, right, so we now have a base, and that's now set up. So going into here, we need to do something more than that. View details. Okay. So deploy a base menu and then access that, and I need to get some bits and pieces. But okay, have we actually done the mission now? No, I think we might have to actually drop something. So let's get some carbon. And just get a timber floor panel down. Build it right up here. There's better modules that we can unlock later on. There's all sorts of modules that we don't actually have unlocked, but right, well, maybe we need more. I don't know. The problem is I don't really know what it's asking for. So deploy a base computer to establish a base. Access the build menu with Z, which I have done. And it doesn't actually say what else I need to do, but maybe it just wants me to create a like a bog standard structure. We'll try that. Get some more carbon. Oh, there it goes. Right, yes. So build foundations from floor panels, which it wants us to do. That. Build walls is now sort of updated. So let's build some walls. And we're also going to need a roof. It's ferrite dust and pure ferrite. Oh no, carbon. I can just do it with carbon. Oh no, that's an animal. I thought that was. I'll just remove this oxygen giver though. Get carbon. All the carbon. Get some ferrite dust. This is not going to be a particularly good looking house at the moment because, well, it's not a good looking house. Right, so that's that. We now need a door, which could be here. Is it a thin wall? Yes. Right, so we got our wall, and then can that just be oh no, wait a minute, build a roof. Oh god, what is rotate? Yeah, it is that one. Need more ferrite dust. Hold on. Need to get more ferrite dust. So this is seems to be a lot less sort of ship-based stuff like the freighter one. The freighter one was kind of cool. You just basically got a freighter. You started off in a freighter. Actually, no, you I can't remember. You got a cheap freighter anyway, and then it was sort of you were wandering around upgrading the freighter. But any sort of, if you wanted to do any sort of planned stuff, you basically had to do the freighter thing, which is kind of cool. Right, so we have now established a base. So in this area, we are now no longer slowly dying, which is good. Now let's get ourselves. Is it? Only one. So if we now click on this one, we get the analysis visor plans, which is good. And it's also dead cheap because with expeditions they might fiddle around with stuff a little bit. So let's get this on. So provisions, let's have a look at this one. So prepare supplies for your journey. I need to make my boltcaster next. Hold on. Oh, it's on the multi-tool. So that's going to need chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. Well, I can make the carbon nanotubes, I expect. Oh, I can install that. Ah, right, yes, this is the... So we do actually get a a refiner that we can then fill with fuel, and then if we can get something like we've got some copper out of that, so we can use that to make our chromatic metal. So we just now need to make the rest of the carbon nanotubes. I really hope this game drought ends soon. I know there's just not been many games out there. What I want is a good shooter that doesn't have any controversy attached to it, unfortunately. There's none of that at the moment. I did see, so I mentioned it on my last stream, I think. I did see Pacific Drive, which is not... it's sort of like a roguelike type thing, which looks kind of cool. Right. Projectile ammo is the next thing to craft. And now... G is so they want me to get some more dihydrogen. It looks like I'm going on a little bit of a walk, on an expedition, but walking. Dihydrogen, and then what's the support drug? Carbon. No, I don't want to use that. Right. Mining. Oh, it's the mining beam is actually out of charge. Oh no. One of my big criticisms, which I probably still have, I think, is that there is quite a lot of refueling of things. And yeah, you can get sort of upgrades and like later on, but early game it is very sort of, you know, you can't do a thing until you've refueled a thing, and there's quite a lot of different things that you need to refuel with different things. So it's just, it is a bit of a... Oh right, so my ship is actually over there, and I'm going to have to walk to it. Okay. Right, so expeditions, just unlock that. So we've got a powerful mining beam upgrade and the base teleporter. Ooh. Okay. I may not be able to actually craft one, but let's just sort out all this stuff. So let's install my mining beam upgrade. There's a few useful things we can have. That I can't do yet. Okay, so what do I... Upload a base to the Utopia project. Well, we can do that. So we go over to our base computer. And we do upload base. I'm also going to drop my save module here. Oh, no, it's this one. Is it save beacon? No, it's save point. Okay, right, and then this now allows me to build they want me to make a nomad bay. I need 5 of this. Ferrite, where are you? At least it's quite a nice. It's a nice sort of relaxed planet. Oh no, that's a thing that's sleeping. I thought it was a rock. That is a language thing, which is definitely worth grabbing. And there we go. It says ferrite dust. No, that's carbon. I do like that there is quite a bit of range on these things. You could just kind of stand here and shoot things from you know, within sight range. That's a plant. That's difficult animals running into my beam. Right, so this should now allow us to make the Nomad Geobay. Right, so we got now this. So this is a little craft that allows me to. Okay, yeah. And just check what I need to do next. Just it's a nice little little ship. That just allows me to move very, very quickly along without needing to go out. Of the exocraft, I don't actually normally use the Nomad very often. I just find it a little bit of a... it's not hugely useless. The Colossal, I like. The Colossus. I do like that one. And there's a sort of a buggy one as well, which is very useful. But the Nomad... I guess if you're on a planet that's got water on it as well, that would be quite useful. So we are about 2 minutes away from our ship, but there are things that we can just have a quick look at as we go through. For example, over here, there's another language thing, knowledge stone. And over here, I did just see it. No, not that. Here. These ones usually give health. But the other ones give other useful just bits and pieces. The next one that I want to stop at is just over here, the big flaming thing. Because this will give us, if we're lucky, no, we're not lucky, but it'll give us other things as well. Nanites mostly. Right, on we go. So, you know, things that I'm looking for, you know, obviously nanites are our currency in the game. But there's like other things that we can do to unlock buildings. That's our next point of view. I'm not going to worry about that one at the moment, but that one looks big. So I want to go to that one next. And I'm fine for oxygen. That's all right. Yeah, so I mean so this game did have a bit of a rocky start, but it's definitely there's a lot more content in it now. The expeditions are really nice because it kind of it forces you to try different things. and I swear they've added some particles to this because this looks quite incredible now. Almost ethereal, which is nice because it's like this, ruins of an ancient civilization, essentially. It should look a little bit more ethereal. Right, so I've unlocked those words. Now, is there one on top is the question, and can I get up there? That would be the other question. Yes I can, and yes there is. Apparently that was the right thing to do, and I got some more words out of it, so that's good. Onward we go. I think our must be just up there. Yeah, it's just up there. Obviously our base kind of sucks at the moment, but ooh, hello. That's a nice ship. At least it looks nice. Just grab our bits and pieces around the side. Rusted metal, which is what I'd wanted before, but never mind. Some bits and pieces, and we have our ship. So the idea is that we're meant to be saving a dead system. Through our actions. So that needs a hermetic seal. This needs a cannot craft because I'm outside of my base. Oh dear, that's okay. So I have to craft inside my base. Okay. Can I take off? No, my pulse engine is critically damaged. Oh, ship repair supplies can only be crafted within a Utopia base. Right. I wish they'd said that before. Okay, well, a waypoint. Let's see if there's anything interesting nearby. Apparently not. Well, it's going to be... Oh, no, there is a miner settlement detected over there. Okay. Well, if I can only craft in my base, I'll have to go back to my base. And this is a bit of a... I mean, maybe. It would be nice for it to just give me the hermetic seal and the plate, rather than saying, "Oh right, you've now got all the way over to your ship. Well done. Now you've got to go all the way back." That's unless there's anything else that just gives you that stuff. No, I got scenic route, which gives us an engine upgrade, which. That gives us more fuel. Let's see what else we've got. Fine. We'll go back to the ship, make the things we need to make. Then go back to, go back to the base, make the things we need to make, and then go back to the ship and get the ship operational. and then save this system, I guess. There's certainly some, there's some good things you can do in this game now. They fiddled around with it for a little while until they kind of got their act together. So you can build multiple bases now on a planet. You've got exocraft that you can drive around. Metal plating, hermetic seal, and then now we go back. That's literally all I needed to do. What else do they have? Freighters, obviously. Freighters were pretty much overhauled, so you can now have a base on your freighter rather than have a base, be restricted to bases on planets. You can have your base on your freighter if you want to. So that's kind of cool. The anomaly can be summoned. I don't know. Was that a new thing? I can't remember. But yeah, being able to summon all your stuff to you is definitely good. Exocraft as well can just be built. As long as you've got an exocraft thing down on the planet, you can then spawn it wherever you like on that same planet. So that's rather useful. There's a lot of just little quality of life stuff as well, sort of like the big things like the freighters, damaged freighters that you can you can do like raids on. I say raids. I don't know if you call it raid, but like salvage operations basically. It costs 5 mil, I think, per run, but you can make 5 mil reasonably easily with a bit of why does that say game without actually putting the game on? No, that's fine. So I was just checking my my settings. Ooh. And over we go, and right, ship. No, I'm in my exocraft. Let's move exocraft over here. I'm not there. You can just sit there. Right, ship. Now, one thing I do notice we don't have is a hyperdrive. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know if we need one, but the ship is now fixed. So now we need to we've got the critical systems up, so now we need to register the settlement of the first planet. View those details. Please proceed to the next planet to receive details with your next assignment. Okay. So, right, so I've got to go to the outpost, wherever that is, to say, hey, we're ready to do things now. And people put their notes up. The communication station is where people put their little notes up to say, hey, we were here. And actually that's kind of a cool thing with the expeditions, is that you get to a place and all these people have placed their communication stations down, and you can, read what the community have written. And yeah, it's actually quite a nice touch, because normally when you have these sorts of things in games, it's just, people use them to troll, and it's not all that. There are people who are posting good stuff there. So let's just get up into the atmosphere a bit. We then travel faster, obviously, when we're in the atmosphere. sorry, out of the atmosphere. The higher you go, the faster you go. So if you want to get somewhere quickly, get out of the planet's atmosphere and then go down like that. I'm also boosting as well, so it's just a little bit quicker. At least it feels quicker. I could also have done like a pulse drive, pulse drive thing, but yeah, it's fine. Right, now we land and work out where our oh yes, go. So target sweep is okay. It's probably not that. Wait a minute. What am I doing? So I can summon my vehicle. Yeah. Rather than me walking, I could. Hello. What's that? Unsure if this is the anomaly, sorry, the Utopia outpost, but I'm fairly certain this is the outpost because of all of this. Yeah, lots of people saying, "Hey, it's kind of nice." It's a nice touch because it's like when you got it in like Elden Ring, I think it did it, and it's like, yeah, secret here, just punch this, and it's like there's nothing there. There's nothing there. So yeah. Anyway, please identify us. Yep, and log in. We have officially settled the first planet. Only, I wouldn't necessarily say it's settled. We've built a few walls and a roof. That's not settling in my book, but we will return to this place and really sort of make it wonderful. Okay, I get some nanites, inventory slots, and some fireworks. And access to a galactic trade terminal, which is where I can buy things. Yeah, okay. We need to get the economy moving. So, phase 2 we go. So we got to go to the second planet. And we need to go to the second restoration target. Okay. That I'm sure we can do. I'm going to drive back to my ship rather than fly it over here because I don't want to waste the fuel, basically. There's methods to my madness. I mean, this is actually kind of a boring planet. Normally, when I settle on planets, there'll be. I think the best one I found was a radioactive supercell, with like incredibly radioactive storms every sort of few minutes, sort of thing. So it was a case of, all of my exploration I was doing in a Colossus. Because that was the only way to really do it. But that was a fun one. Just because you're doing proper exploration and you sort of You know, the atmosphere is horrendous, like the worst atmosphere you can possibly get. But it's fun because you're being challenged. You know, games aren't fun when you get to a certain point when you're basically just, I can just do everything now. You know, animals, fall over when I tap them with my sword, that sort of thing. It's just, I like games that sort of keep up the, if it's not being challenging all the way through, then it's attempting to make you think creatively. It's making you think. That's what I like about games, that they make you think. Because the moment that the games start saying, "Well, yeah, you're just a superhero now that you can just do," you are, as powerful as Miss Marvel. It's just like, oh god, there should be a little bit of danger. There should be a little bit of risk. But then you should also be rewarded for taking those risks, of course. But that's just me. Some people like easy games, and that's cool. Some people like a sandbox, and that's fine. We are all individuals that all like different kinds of games. Right, let's see what we have here now. This planet looks a lot drier. There's gold. Hold on. It's saying land to begin search. I know where the outpost is. No, don't. Oh, I've landed now. It's fine. I can land and I can walk. It's just there. So this planet is hot. Most of the time, which means the storms are going to be nightmarish. I finish my sweep. There we go. So the other thing that the analysis visor does when it wants to work is that I can scan things now, which will give me some nanites from scanning all these things, and it will also tell me what the secondary thing is, basically sort of unlock the secondary thing, whatever it may be. Right, now we go up these stairs. Once we get into the base, it shouldn't be quite so murderous. This is one of the sorts of atmospheres which I quite like. The hot atmospheres, not so much, but the storms are cool because it's just like walls of fire. It gives you a little bit of a I don't want to be outside during the storms sort of thing. I think bases also in general, they look cooler when you've got a raging storm outside. It's I guess it's kind of similar to like you're sitting at home and it's raining outside and it's tipping it down. It's like I just want to sit here and just watch the rain. In this case, it's I just want to sit here and watch the storms ravage this land. Right, so what do I need to do now? It keeps on knocking out from. Right, so I need to collect my instructions. Okay, so I've got my supply drop. Let's open this thing. Right, so personalized coordinates for my target construction site. So let's plot that route. So I'm going to have to go to these coordinates, wherever they are, and build there. Nice little bug there. Oh no, that's a storm crystal. They're worth a lot. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to worry about there. But so the settlement location is 9 hours in that direction, which means we need our ship. Where is our ship? It's over that way. Fine. So yeah, no, this is kind of cool, you know, just kind of being told, hey, you know, just yes, it is definitely a spicy. This is a spicy planet. This is it's going to be an. Thing is, this is not a tricky planet to sort of build on, because you just the structures don't sort of like degrade or anything. You know, it's not that sort of thing. It's just a way of just, I guess, expressing yourself with sort of building parts. I won't be able to do a huge amount of like cool buildings, so I don't have the stuff unlocked. I mean, possibly. Let's have a quick look to see what it actually gets. Base teleport module. Oh, no. So reach the advanced habitation module plans. Yeah, I'll probably get some cooler stuff sort of with this milestone. And this is basically what the expeditions do. They basically just say, hey, just, you know, here's a thing that you want to focus on. We're going to do lots of that thing. Right, one ship. I do not have any launch thrust. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Right, I've reached a slight problem. I can't make any launch thrust because I'm not at my base, but because I will need to walk on this hot planet 9 hours, which is just not going to happen. I might be able to buy, yes, I might be able to buy some what I need from the planet. I'd hope. I hope I can do this, because okay, this is our little problem that we're going to have to deal with, that we can't craft outside our base. So if we run out of fuel, don't run out of fuel. I think is the answer there. We just don't run out of fuel. But I might be able to buy what I need at the shop, I hope. Maybe. There's a lot of walking in this game. Yes, I can actually just buy some fuel if I just sell some bits, which got some raw steak, got some perpetual ice cream. I've got those storm crystals actually, and I've got that Gek relic. I'll get rid of the Gek relic. I'll get rid of that and those fluids. Just kind of lightening the load a little. Some Mordite. I'll sell the storm crystal because I'm probably not going to need it. There's some things you can do with storm crystals later on, but it's fine. Just buy some fuel, and we can get on the road. Storm crystal can be used to make like the antimatter hyperdrive cells, but I don't know if we're going to even need a hyperdrive because it seems to be centered around this solar system. So there's probably not much point hanging on to a storm crystal. Not when I may not be able to get them here, but I might be able to get them from, you know, if there's like a radioactive planet, say, in this system, could probably get some more. And on we go, just scanning things while we go, because money. Money means stuff. There is Sentinel there, and oh no, that's just where I need to go. That's fine. Where's my ship? Oh no, there is a Sentinel prowling around. There is a Sentinel prowling around. Sentinels are like they're robots of some other civilization. Now, I don't know for certain that they are modelled off the ones from Stargate universe, but you know, it's that sort of thing. You know, you've got these robots that are maybe they were fighting an old war, or they're still fighting it. So they see you as a threat if you start chopping things down, for example. So I'm gonna jump later. Let's just pulse engine it, because then I'll be there in seconds. There we go. Right, so this is where we're going to be building. Reasonably flat from the air. Nothing really of note that I can see. I don't want to be landing necessarily on the flat area, but we'll. Right, okay, so we do have Sentinels to worry about. And there's a big green ball there. I'm not sure if that's meant to be the sun or what. Estimated distance about 700 whatevers. And also just grab some jelly. It's going to be right under that volcano, isn't it? That erupting volcano. Oh, okay. Well, that was interesting. That erupting volcano that just vanished. I mean, it may not actually be a volcano. It may be some kind of life form that just died. I don't know. But, somewhere around here. This is another nice thing about this game, is that it doesn't say, hey, you need to go to this point. It says, you need to go somewhere around here, and then we'll give you the tools to hone in on that location. You're not entirely sure exactly where it is until you are close enough. You know, I'm 300 away, so probably just over this ridge. Any pop-in, I think, is probably just my settings. I've not fiddled with them. It runs at 60 flat, so I'm not fiddling with render distance. I say 60 flat. There's a few drops to 59, but it's not bad. It's not bad for a game that looks kind of, like this. But we are almost at our location. When we get close, it'll do the thing where it's just like, do the... So we're honing in. I mean, could that be it? That could very well be it. They may have, like, signposted it. Okay, finalizing signal. Boom. So we are now at our area, and this should be a save point. Yeah, waypoint. Deploy a base computer. Oh, we need things I do not have. Sodium, no. Right. Okay. I do not have the resources to build a new base computer because I didn't know I needed one. I needed I'm sorry, what, 500 pure ferrite? Ooh, okay. Wait. As part of the expedition, do I get a new one? No. No, I do not. Right. Oh, that's a little annoying. Especially as I can't build anything here because I don't have like the ability to. I can't craft outside of Utopia base, but I can't build a Utopia base until I get the thing I need, and my ship's all the way over there. Well, I found the base that I need. Right, so if I nip back to my ship, I can then go back to my base, gather all the resources I need, and yeah. I think I may actually end the stream here, though, because it's going to be an awful lot of me wandering around. You kind of got the point. I may bring this back later on this week, if I'm around. When I've got a little bit more down and unlocked, and I can actually sort of show a bit more of the meat of this game. But I will just quickly run to the ship first before doing that. I would say run to the ship, struggle to the ship more likely. I've got 9 battery, that's fine. Right, phase 1 complete. Oh. Yeah, but that's still not giving me a thing what I need. I mean, I might actually be able to buy them from the... let's see. That needs Atlas Pass, which I can't make those yet. I do not have the ability to do that yet. So Atlas Pass is like a craftable item that you can use to unlock certain doors, and there's 3 types: V1, V2, V3, that can unlock different security doors. But I do not have that yet. It's a very sort of new character. It's literally about 55 minutes old now, this character. I've not even got to the point where I can customize it. So, anyway, I'm basically going to get to my ship and then I'll actually end the stream there. Yeah, no, it's a fun little break from the norm. This is. Hello, there is a thing. Buried mineral foundation. And what's this? Formation is over here. Hello. Glowing mineral. It's money, basically. I don't know if it actually has any use, but it's a thing. Right, yes, so I'm going to end this stream here for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go and see if I can get stuff together to build a new base. So, yeah, I may return Friday if I'm around. But anyway, with that, I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.